When using personal protective equipment, or PPE, it's important to wear them correctly. It's also important to know how to remove the equipment safely to avoid contamination. This video will help you learn how to properly take on and off your gloves, masks, and face coverings, often referred to as donning and doffing. It's important to think about what tasks you might be doing and what appropriate personal protective equipment you might need to protect yourself and others around you. Remember that wearing protective equipment is not a substitute for proper hand hygiene and other protective measures. You should always wash your hands before and after using your protective equipment. Maintaining good hand hygiene is extremely important when handling PPE. Any equipment which becomes contaminated should be cleaned or replaced as needed. Wash your hands before and after handling any PPE. Gloves should be the right size and in good condition before use. Remember that gloves are not a substitute for hand hygiene. It's important to understand gloves can become just as contaminated as bare hands. For that reason, avoid touching your face or other surfaces. Remember to change gloves if they become soiled. Most gloves are single-use and should be disposed of immediately after being removed. When removing your gloves, always consider the outside of the glove contaminated. With the gloved hand, grasp the palm area of the other glove and peel it off. Hold removed glove in your gloved hand. Slide your fingers of your ungloved hand under the remaining glove at the wrist. Peel off and discard. Wash your hands before and after handling any PPE. When using your face covering, ensure it fits snug but comfortably against the side of your face. Ensure all ties, ear loops, and straps are secured correctly. Always consider the outside of your face covering contaminated. Avoid touching the outside of the face covering while removing the straps. Lean forward to assist with the removal of the face covering. Use your fingers to remove straps over your head and around your ears. Place the respirator over your nose and mouth with the metal clip at the top. Pull the top strap over your head until it rests on the crown of your head and above your ears. Pull the bottom strap over your head until it rests just below your ears. Using both hands, starting at the top, mold the metal nose clip above your nose to achieve a secure seal. Be sure to always check your seal before using your respirator. Remember, things such as hair and glasses may interfere with the mask's fit. Be sure to make adjustments to ensure a comfortable and appropriate seal. First, tilt your head forward. Then use two hands to grab the bottom strap. Pull to the sides and then over your head. Next, use both hands to grab the upper strap. Pull to the sides and then over your head. Keep tension on the upper strap as you remove it, which will let the mask fall forward. Remove it for storage or disposal. The average person touches their face 23 times an hour. Touching your face and mask can spread contamination and should be avoided at all costs. A mask should never be worn on your forehead or around your neck. As with all PPE, taking your time during removal will help keep you safe and avoid further contamination. This also helps prevent dangerous particles from spreading throughout the air. After removing, ensure PPE is placed on a clean surface. Clean the surface again after donning your PPE. Be sure to clean your cloth face coverings with detergent and hot water after each use. Avoid using bleach, as this can wear down the fabric fibers. If you are using a medical mask or respirator, you will need to follow the manufacturer's guidance and your department's procedures for disposing, reusing, or cleaning. Cross-contamination of PPE is a big issue and should be avoided at all costs. Refer to CDC guidelines or department policy for your sequence of PPE removal. It's important to remember that face coverings are only a part of a larger protection plan that includes social distancing and hand hygiene. For more information or help on choosing the best level of protection for your activities, contact Risk and Wellness at talktorisk@pwcgov.org.